Hi everyone, welcome to Easy English with Rafi. And if you're very new here, then don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel for more tips on how to speak English with confidence. Today in this video, we will talk about few common mistakes that we are doing when we are a beginner. And also we will talk about how to overcome those problems. And as a beginner, almost every one of us, we are having those problems. We will talk about those problems as well as how to overcome those problems. So don't waste further time. Let's get started. So guys, let's talk about those common mistakes and those common problems basically, what we are facing when we are beginner. Almost everyone, we are having those problems in our mind, right? So let's talk about those three common problems. The first one is feeling shy, right? And when you are feeling shy, then it's really very hard to come up and start speaking with the people, right? If you are feeling shy. And and it's a very common thing, as a human, we are all feeling shy at some point, right? So we have to understand that even if we are feeling shy, but just to overcome that shyness, just to, just accept it that like, it's fine that I feel shy, but we have to try to get over from those shyness, right? So this is the first problem that I feel like we need to talk about. And I will let you know how to overcome this problem. Like if you are feeling shy, you have to understand why you are feeling shy. What makes you feel that you are feeling shy? You have to find the reason, right? So just think in your mind why you are feeling shy in front of speaking people. Like, are you feeling shy in your mother tongue while you are speaking with your native people? I think you don't. No one feels shy, right? If you ask me that, if you ask something in my mother tongue, and I will never feel shy to give you answer in that language, right? Because I don't have any problem for speaking that language. But for English, sometimes it's really true that we are feeling shy. We are not feeling comfortable for speaking, right? And that is very okay, because this language, we don't belong to this language. We are adopting it, we are learning it. So as a learner, as a beginner, that is very, very okay to feel shy. But we have to understand, just because of shyness, if you are not trying, if you are not involving yourself for learning, then how you are going to overcome it? It's okay, fine that you are feeling shy, but on the other hand, it's also important to overcome that shyness, right? And you have to try, you have to start. So there is this thing that we have to understand, how we can overcome that shyness, right? So that shyness comes from many things. Like maybe some people, they are feeling insecure, or maybe feeling hesitated, to face people. Or maybe some people, they have real problem, like they don't know much English, they don't know much grammar, and they don't know much information about this language. That's why they are feeling shy for speaking. That is also possible. Or maybe, and one more reason that I feel like some people, even this is for we people, it's a second language, or maybe some of us, we are having this as a third language, right? So be it second language or third language, but it doesn't matter. It's a foreign language for we people, right? So we are learning it, you're adopting it. So whenever you are going to speak any other language except your mother tongue, so sometimes we feel shy. We are not feeling that confidence while speaking that language, right? That is very okay. But we all understand that how important it is to overcome those problems, right? It's important to start speaking. If you're not starting, then how you become fluent? Now, if you're feeling problem at the initial stage to start, then how you can get those actual fluency that you and I actually were looking for, right? So we have to start. We have to face those problems, and we have to overcome our shyness. And there is a way, when you are in your initial stage, when you started your journey, just now, or maybe just for a couple of days, then rather than going in front of people or talking with them, you can try try to speak to your own, right? Speak to yourself, right? You can stand in front of a mirror, and it's a kind of practice that you can follow, in order to remove your shyness. Before going to face any other person, you can do it as a you can a homework or practice. You can stand, or you can face one mirror, or maybe you can turn on your camera, as I'm recording myself, so I can see myself. So you can do this as well, as a we can say exercise, that turn on your camera, and turn on your selfie camera specifically, and see yourself, and then try to ask questions by yourself, and try to answer them by your own. For example, myself, Rafi. So I can start with hi Rafi, how are you? And also you need to play, it's a kind of role play. You need to ask questions to yourself, and you need to answer them by your own. Hey, I'm doing great. So this is how you can start practicing by your own, just watch yourself on your camera, or maybe in front of a mirror, look at yourself and start doing this practice. And if you are doing it for a couple of days or a couple of couple of weeks, then what you are going to do, you are going to make yourself familiar with this language, as well as the situations like facing someone, even if it's you, but that will bring some confidence in your heart or in your mind that you can face someone. And now also you can speak in front of people, right? That's the thing, that is a practice that you can do in order to get over from your shyness. Guys, to be very honest, it's very important to overcome our shyness. And then let's talk about the second problem. Worried about making mistakes. A lot of us, we think making mistakes, it's not a good thing, right? And we are always worrying about making mistakes. We always think that while I'm talking to people, if I make mistake, and they might start laughing on us, they might start judging on us, they might gonna criticize us with our mistakes, right? This is a common problem that we are all having this kind of thinking in our mind while we are speaking in front of anyone. And those things really bothers us. Those things really resist us for speaking. To be very honest, that is very true. And it is also happening with me. That's why I did a lot of stuff to get over from all these problems. And I'm asking you to do it as well, right? In order to be able to speak it. So what you need to do, if you are feeling worried about making mistakes, then you have to understand, right? Making mistakes is a part of learning. It's a learning process. So when you are a beginner, you just started your journey. In that point of time, you are allowed to make mistakes as much as possible, right? So there is nothing to get worried about. Just accept this fact. Even I'm talking to you right now, I'm recording this video. I might made a lot of mistakes already, but I don't care. That's those things doesn't really bother me for speaking anymore. At least I have this confidence right now so that I can speak continuously when I can unrecording myself as well. Even though I'm not expert, I'm not a advanced speaker. I'm one of your co-learner. I also started my English speaking journey before a few days back or a few weeks back. Found some solution. I found that improvement on my speaking skills. So try to accept this fact, accept this thing that it's fine to make mistakes when you are judge you. They will start criticizing you. That's fine. Just accept those criticism, accept those flaws that people are giving you, those feedbacks. Maybe just take it as a feedback and work on yourself. It's fine. And you have to accept it. Maybe I will be making a lot of mistakes while I'm going to speak with the people when I'm a beginner. Accept this fact, and then it's become easy to speak, right? When you are not feeling worried about making mistakes, then it's very easy for you to start speak, right? So this is the second point that I want to discuss. Don't get worried about making mistakes. And when we are beginner, then it's completely fine that while we are speaking, maybe we will make a lot of mistakes. That's completely fine, right? And we have to understand, it's important. It's very, very important. And this is the third point, right? And many people think when we need to start our speaking journey, we think that, we need to have very much grammar knowledge or very much vocabs, lot of vocabs or very much knowledge about, English. No, it's not like that. You can start your speaking journey with 10 words or with 5 or 10 sentences as well, right? You can start with whatever you have learned already. You don't need very high vocabulary or very high grammar knowledge. You don't need a lot of stuff for start your speaking journey. You can start with whatever you have already learned. If it is a 5 words or 5 sentence or only few things, you can start with those few things. Repeat those words, repeat those sentences again and again, and make yourself familiar with this language. Guys, already we are living in in a country where we are not having that environment where we can listen to this language all the time, and we can practice this language. So it's a difficult situations for us. But yeah, there are a lot of other alternatives. I will discuss those things in other video. But right now we are talking about those basic problems, right? So to be very honest, for starting your speaking journey, you don't need too much of vocabs or too much of grammar knowledge. You can start with whatever you have already learned, right? Just start speaking those words, those sentences, those phrases. Learn, repeat, by yourself, on your mind, keep standing in front of mirror and do those practice again and again while doing any work, right? You don't need to find any other extra and separate time for doing this practice. You can talk to yourself whenever you want to, when you are doing some work, your daily work, you can do those activities while you are doing your regular activity or regular work. So just involve yourself in this language. Otherwise, it's gonna be difficult for you. Like I'm giving you one example. Like for example, let's take an example. You wants to swim, right? You are watching a lot of videos on YouTube. You are you're reading a lot of knowledge on internet, on Google, that how to swim. But is it possible that without going to the water you can swim? No, it's not. It's not possible. It doesn't matter how much theoretical knowledge you have about swimming, but until and unless you are not going to put yourself on water, you can't swim. So you have to face water, right? So the picture is very similar on this case as well. If you want to be a very good and good English communicator or good English speaker, then you have to involve yourself in this language, right? So just break those barrier from your mind that making mistakes, it's a bad thing. No, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, right? If you're making mistakes, then it seems like you're creating an opportunity for yourself to make yourself correct, right? So every mistake brings new opportunities, new learnings. You can learn by your mistakes. So the more you make mistakes, more you will be able to correct yourself, right? You have to think like this way. So making mistakes, it's not a crime. It's a part of learning. So keep doing mistakes as much as possible. That's completely fine when we are beginner. And don't feel shy. As I told you, right? Like it's important, in future, in our career, in our personal life, and now that generation that we are going through in the technological advancement era that we are living in right now. So it's very important to learn this language. So don't waste your time. Don't wait for that one day you will feel that importance and then you will learn. No, start learning from today. Everything, whatever you are doing, every step, but that will definitely gonna help you to improve yourself. So every initiative that you are taking towards your speaking journey, right? You are planning a lot of steps, maybe you are thinking a lot of steps for doing, but if you're not taking actions, then it's not gonna make any sense. You are not going to get at that level of your speaking English. So you have to involve yourself, right? Keep involving yourself in this language, right? Keep listening, keep talking. No matter how much knowledge, how much English you have, it's just 10 sentence. I'm giving you one example. Maybe you know more than that, but I'm taking an example. If someone says that I just know only 10 sentence or 15 sentence, so start with those sentences as well. By the time it goes on, you will be learning a lot of steps by your own, right? While talking, while speaking with others as well. So guys, I hope that you guys understood what I have told you about these problems, how, what are the problems that we're going through and how we can, solve those problems. So keep working on it, keep practicing, keep motivating yourself to practice. Say, within a very short time, you will feel those initial confidence that you can, involve yourself with this language, right? You can start speaking. And later on, I will be making a lot of other videos as well with different kind of problems or how to get more fluency with the effective methods. So now I will not share with any old school methods. I will trying to bring some methods which is very effective in 2025 method. I will try to find a lot of new methods which is very effective in 2025, which we can do, which we can follow, and by which we can get a lot of real improvement in our day-to-day life in this communication skills, especially in English speaking skills. So guys, that's all for today, and I hope you guys got every point what I have just told you. And I'm requesting you guys follow those methods, and definitely you guys going to get a lot of benefits and a lot of improvement by following those methods. Just give it a try and then let me know whether it's working for you or not. I'm damn sure that it's gonna work for you. And by doing those exercise, by doing those practice, you will be able to gain a lot of confidence so that you can start your English speaking journey very effectively. Very soon, I will be meeting you guys with another video with another problem and solution. So till the time, be happy, stay healthy, and keep learning. And if you guys like my video and if you like the problems that I was talking about, then please do subscribe and show your support, guys. Thank you so much. I will see you in next video. Jai Hind.